Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we've got this show award winner MK2 Golf sporting a VR6 engine. We get plenty of visuals and a drive, so stick with us and we'll show you what it's all about. This car is so clean and we've got the privilege of having it on the channel. Sounds lovely too. To roll, and here we go.
Try not to scare you. This does handle well, very well.
Love the sound.
Yeah, that's why most people like the VR6.
Yeah. Just screams, doesn't it? Just any roads you feel comfortable on, really, just so we can talk a bit about the car and what you've done to it, how long you've had it.
Coming up to 6 years. A long road getting it to you, but yeah, I've nearly given up a couple of times, especially when I went to paint. That was my biggest headache with this car. Couldn't find a painter that wanted to do it, because most people don't like to do custom paints in case they mess up. But when I finally got it back from paint and I start rebuilding it again, I never had really any issues from it. Got my engine rebuilt. That was the first to go back in.
So what power was it running? Have you had it on a dyno or?
No, this is a stock engine.
Stock engine.
It's probably running about 190, 195 brake.
All right, yeah. But it's in a light car, isn't it?
Yeah, the car's been stripped out. It's not got a lot of weight to it, so it's pretty nippy for what it is. I've had it up to about 140, so yeah, it goes. That's why I want to supercharge it, so I can that'll take me up to about 300 brake if I can supercharge it. But it's just a lot of money at the minute.
And you was telling me about the battery location, so that you can put the induction kit that side, so you've got somewhere to put the supercharger.
Yeah, we located the battery, the screen wash bottles, that's all in the back, so a bit of weight distribution as well. Plus that really gives me some space in the engine bay for when I finally do put the supercharger in, or maybe turbo it. Which route I don't know. I like the supercharger because I like the noise it makes as well, and it's instant power. With the turbo you'll get a bit of lag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope to go that route because it just looks good and sounds really nice, and you get the instant power on that.
What suspension are you running?
This has got KW's variant too, so not only is it adjustable height ride, I can adjust the dampener as well.
All right, yeah.
I've had it on all my other cars that I built. That's why I always go back to them, because they're a good make of coilovers, and They've never let me down, or I've never had any issues with them either.
Wheels?
Wheels, BBS wheels, 16.
Genuine ones?
No, not on our roads. You're joking. There's too many potholes in Derby, so I'm afraid. I would like originals, but the amount of money that you pay and the damage it will cause on the roads,
yeah,
I don't want to really shell out about £2.5 grand for originals. Plus I like to change my wheels quite often as well.
Fair enough.
To keep up to the change with the car, you know, to keep it up to date with stuff, and especially with the amount of shows I go to as well. A lot of people get used to your cars, so if you don't subtly change a few things every now and again,
yeah, it stands out again, doesn't it?
People, you know, notice things like that when you change a couple of things.
So getting onto the show things, you've done a few shows this year and you've already won quite a few awards, haven't you? So do you want to tell us a bit about what shows you've been to and what awards you've won?
I did 2 shows last year, which was very limited because of the pandemic, but we don't want to go there with that. And yeah, I did my first show, which was a retro show actually in Derby. That was at Market Park, and I nearly didn't go to that because I was kind of ill, but I went anyway. And I actually won Best Paint at that one, which was my very first trophy for this car, which was really nice. Had a great day, met some nice people. Last year went to Santapod, and they did the first VW Breakout show, which I won Best of Show there, which I was absolutely ecstatic about, because I've never really won Best of Show in any other cars that I've built in the past, so that was nice to...
To be fair, this car's got everything. It's got the looks, it's got a nice grunt from the engine, the interior in my opinion is mint. I love what you've done in the back with the cage and all the speakers and everything like that, and the little subtle touches of the LED lighting as well.
Yeah, I've always done my own installs. Joys of being a joiner. I can build anything I want really, basically.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted something that was out of the box and not the same as everybody else. Most people seem to kind of go for the same kind of style of things. They don't think out the box sometimes, so I always like to try something different. Even this has changed since last year slightly. I changed the way I changed the material slightly. It wasn't the first material I wasn't quite happy with. It looked too green instead of grey. And the amp installation I changed so I can get accessible to it if I ever need to replace it or maintenance on it at all. So I had to change that too.
What sort of stereo set are we running? I can see we've got a Pioneer flip out screen. What's the tell us a bit about the speakers that's in the boot build.
Sub at the back, that's running 750 RMS. It's a nice Atlas sub, 12 inch. Same Atlas, but I've got Zeus speakers in the doors. They're running about 100 watts, pretty loud, don't distort, good quality speakers. Nice little package.
What's your future plans for the car?
Again, supercharger when I can get that right around to that, because that's not doesn't come in a kit form. You have to buy the individual bits for it, intercooler, supercharger, everything else to go with it. Interior, I want to do a custom interior on material, maybe leather and Alcantara hopefully. Roof line to be done, all the A, B and C pillars, everything like that. So that's future projects down the line. Apart from that, everything else is pretty there. A little bit more in the engine bay, just needs tidying up. But yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Just a question I like to ask people is, tell me something you love about the car and something about you hate about the car. Can be anything. Off the top of your head, like spontaneously.
The one thing I like about the car, it's fun to drive. I drive it every time I get the chance, good weather or off at the weekend, so I like to be out and about it. I like the looks you get when you drive by people, because it's you know, it's coming up to a 30-year-old car, and
it does get a lot of looks. It's
different to modern day cars, and you do stand out a lot. The bad things I hate about it is you can't leave it anywhere, because either people want to nick it or damage it in some way, or so that's the downside to owning a classic car. You can't really leave it anywhere, you know, like in a car park or anything like that. You
don't do the shopping trips in this then?
No shopping trips, no. not in this one. Nowhere to put the shopping anyway.
Right, so we'll crack on and see if we can get some drive-bys and whatever, guys, so stay tuned. It's all about putting your own stamp on it, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
making it your own. And
I started doing cars probably about 15 years ago. My brother was into his cars, and I kind of got the bug from him, going to all the shows over the years, the old Max Power shows, the Fast Car, you know, all them shows. We used to do 30 plus shows a year, and I got the buzz from that. I mean, I got my first car before I even got my license, because I didn't start driving until I was later in years, because I didn't really need to drive with work or anything like that. But as soon as I got my first car, I just wanted to do it up and put my stamp on things, and I've been doing it ever since.
Something that never leaves you, innit, really?
Yeah. And I just love the people you meet as well along the way.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, even today I've just met somebody else in a Mark 3, and we got chatting and become friends, and I'll probably hear about, you know, from him in the past.
Yeah.
And he's got the bug as well. He wants to do one up, and probably end up giving him some information over the next time.
It's all about helping each other out, isn't it?
That's
and whatever
like
that.
Knowledge is free. If you can pass it on to the next person, then pass it on.
Right, guys, so that brings us to the end of the video. I do apologise, we missed the ending off yesterday. It did start to rain, and we just basically ran out of time, really. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the share button. Don't forget the notification bell will give you updates on when I upload videos. And once again, if you want to join the channel, please send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. And we'll see you on the next one. So for now, stay tuned.